don't enjoy the things I used to. Oranges. You've ruined oranges for me. I would spend half my visit to the supermarket scanning the fruit display for the perfect round orange. Imagining you sitting on my bed with your t-shirt on, carefully peeling our oranges, extracting some deep-rooted desire with each slice you place between my lips. Now, no gentle kisses. No sweet stories. Just the sticky residue of my hands after the juice is dry. You have your own.
Yours is better. Did you talk to Steve?
No. I just don't like confronting him about money stuff. He gets violent.
Poor Steve.
Yeah. Well, poor kid's messed up.
I think he has demons.
Huh.
I mean, I can just feel it when I'm around him. My stomach knots up. I just get angry. I just want to scratch somebody's face.
Huh.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
You're a little creepy right now.
Me, creepy.
I just don't know if I believe in all that stuff, you know?
That stuff, you mean evil?
Well, I don't know, take Hitler and Saddam and, man, my 9th grade Spanish teacher. I don't believe in an invisible world that has some ability to control or deny your free will.
You know, Chad, I'm talking about those little bits of fear that peek out in everyday hellos, how are you? The burdens that people let swim around in their stomachs and steal their joy.
To think all this time I thought that was an
I promise you. Their eyes give it all away. They think they're fooling us, but I mean, can't you see what people are trying to say behind their eyes?
I guess I just trust people to tell me what they believe.
People aren't always that honest.
Even you?
Yes. Even good little girls like me don't tell the whole truth.
So she does have secrets.
Yes, I have secrets. But I'm not afraid of them. Look, I'm telling you one right now. Can you see it?
Have your eyes always been brown?
Really?
What? I mean, what do you want me to tell you is behind your eyes? You know, a bunch of stringy guts.
You really have no imagination, do you?
Truth doesn't need imagination.
Imagination brings truth to life. It sets it into motion, allows it to become tangible, allows us to explore it. I mean, take a really good piece of art. Monet. And what is it? Just a bunch of colors and lines, maybe a landscape, some lily pads, but there's truth in it somehow. I mean, it's an interpretation of reality, of beauty personified. It takes glorifying a captured moment in time and understanding its value. You walk away from a painting like that, liberated, educated, wiser about the world.
Well, I can get that from the New York Times. You know, on a Starbucks
Chad,
shop.
you know, it's...
I know, it's different. It's something deeper and larger and something much more spiritual than my caffeine addiction could ever satisfy. I know, I've got it all wrong.
You just need a change of focus.
See, I don't want some fluffy, comforting, everything happens for a reason philosophy on life. You know, I want truth. Raw, cold, scientific, maybe, but that's what I search for. That's what helps me sleep at night. The fact that I've found some piece of this depressing puzzle without having to chocolate coat it to make it go down easier. I mean, what good is truth if you have to disguise it? I'll find that in your Monet.
Chad, you know, I think that we're both searching for the same things. We just use different tools of inspiration. I mean, I like pretty watercolor paintings. You like black and white photography. Grande caramel macchiato, tall house blend. Kenny G, Miles Davis.
Now, how do our coffee dates always become, I don't know, philosophical debates?
Is this a date, Chad?
Oh, shut up. Get over here. Kenny G.
Yeah, it's a weakness. It's an old love I can't let go. Still be my friend.
Well, you drink frou-frou coffee. All right, I'll forgive you, but Miles may have some words.
Oh, well, I'll keep my eyes open for
Yeah,
him.
well, that may be awkward.
Why? Okay, can we try that again? I wasn't prepared. Finally something we can agree on.
You are just a figment of my imagination. You are just a figment of my imagination.
Did you tell him she slapped my butt?
No, I spared the juicy details.
That woman was nuts. But she must have been in her 50s. Yeah. I don't know, it's hard to tell how old a fat person is.
I should get home.
It's still early.
I'm tired. A couple of years ago, I was teaching dance classes at a studio. And I remember thinking to myself that my idea of improving my craft did not entail escorting 5-year-olds in tutus to the bathroom for 5 hours a day. One day, this little girl fell, hurt her knee. I was summoned to band-aid her. As we sat together in that stuffy lobby, I remember thinking to myself, I am not getting paid enough. My talents are not being appreciated, and I'm going to quit the next day. A mantra I had quoted many times before. In an effort to soothe the girl and to ease my own growing bitterness, I asked her the typical stream of questions. Where do you go to school? How old are you? And then I asked her what she wanted to be when she grew up. She placed her big brown eyes on me and said, I want to be a ballerina just like you. Tell you what, I never made a fuss after that. I worked harder on my dance than I had in 12 years. And I remind myself every day of those faces that I encounter, and that my biggest dream is to make other people's dreams come true. To be all things to all people so that they might better understand their purpose on this earth. I am a ballerina. I'm a mother. I'm a painter. I'm a lover in the park. I'm the prodigal son. I'm your favorite song. I'm a warm piece of bread. I'm your tree in your grandfather's backyard. I'm a wave upon your feet. I'm the wind on your cheek. I am your first breath when you wake in the morning.
Whatever happened to the sunlight? Whatever happened to the color of my eyes? It seems like everything is just a hazy
I had forgotten what it felt like to have
shade of
dreams, to see faces in the clouds, to trust my parents, to not feel alone. It's amazing though what emptiness can do for you. One quiet, pitfall night, I just listened, waiting, willing my heart to beat again. When everything around me faded away, I heard a voice bouncing off the walls of my hollow heart. It was the echo of a past life, of a little kid who knew how to dream, who was still small enough and brave enough to pray for the same things he wished for. I won't find my truth in a dreamless sleep. It's time to breathe.